what are your favorite books that you'd recommend people to get up to speed on some of the, what you would consider the basic strategies for implementing lifestyle changes to optimize their health?
I think one of the eye openers for me, I don't know if you've read it or you've seen it, it's an engineer's viewpoint on the mind and how it works. Like if you could take an engineer and say, what is the sort of a scientific viewpoint on here's what memory is, here's what stress is, here's how it works, here's how it affects you. And this, and I know this, is that, probably 80% of what walks into a doctor's office has some psychosomatic component to it, from ulcers to high blood pressure. Is Dianetics, the Modern Science of Mental Health, written in 1950. It's an incredible sort of viewpoint to say, hey, you have a mind, but you also have this other mind, which is very powerful. And we all have one. And just the noticing of that, like why do I get headaches around so-and-so? Or why does this affect me this way? And it just gives you an insight into, there is a mind which is on all the time. It never sleeps. It's there to protect you. And when things happen, it records it all so that later, if you're in a similar situation, you don't have to think, you can just react. And it worked in the past and it protects you. And there's a brilliance of like, wow, that is really interesting. It's not Freud and it's not Jung and it's not anything you have to do anything with, except, hey, here's an interesting model where there's actually axioms of like, here's how the rules are. Here's what the rules are for your own mind, just like E equals MC squared, that there are sort of dynamics of life which are sort of have been discovered, and that to the extent that you know them and you can use them, you can be more sort of in control of your life and your emotions. So that's helped me.